Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Raiders Nation Radio, your one-stop shop for everything silver and black. I'm your host, Jax Harlan, coming to you live from the shadow of Allegiant Stadium, the Death Star itself, where the lights never dim and the passion burns eternal. Can you believe it? The Las Vegas Raiders are staring down a 2-7 record heading into the back half of the season. But if there's one thing this franchise has taught us over 6 decades of gridiron glory, it's that you never, ever count out the Raiders. Remember the commitment to excellence? Al Davis didn't just say it, he lived it. And right now, in the heart of the desert, head coach Pete Carroll is channeling that same fire. Buckle up, folks, because tonight we're diving deep into Carroll's latest presser ahead of Monday Night Football, the injury nightmare that's plaguing our boys, and why this team, despite the setbacks, still has that rebellious Oakland spirit ready to shock the NFL world. What a time to be a Raider! Let's kick things off with the headlines straight from the Raiders' official SI feed. Pete Carroll is talking Monday Night Football, the offensive line shuffle, and yeah, that controversial hit on Chargers running back J.K. Dobbins. But before we unpack the coach's words, let's set the stage. The Raiders are battered, folks, snake-bitten, as they say. It all started back in the offseason when safety Lonnie Johnson went down, and honestly, that was just the opening act. Once the regular season hit, it was like a horror movie sequel. Players dropping left and right. Quarterback battles, defensive woes, you name it. This is Pete Carroll's inaugural ride in Vegas, the legendary coach who brought Seattle those Super Bowl vibes, now tasked with steering a ship that's taking on water. A 2-7 start? Ouch. But hold on, last year under interim chaos, we dropped 10 straight amid even more injuries. This season, fewer total hits to the IR, but man, the impactful ones sting worse. We're talking Pro Bowl caliber talent sidelined, forcing rookies and backups into the spotlight. It's a testament to the roster's depth, or lack thereof. Carroll's got to coach him up with what he's got, and that's the Raider way: adapt, overcome, excel. Now, picture this: Allegiant Stadium on a Monday night, lights blazing, the black hole section roaring like it's 1976 all over again. That's the backdrop for our upcoming clash. But first, let's break down Carroll's press conference from yesterday. He was coy, confident, and compassionate all at once. On the right guard spot with rookie Jackson Powers Johnson out. Yeah, the kid from Oregon who's been a pleasant surprise. Carroll teased us. Yeah, you'll find out at game time. Classic Pete. No spoilers, just that competitive edge. Is it gonna be veteran DJ Fluker stepping up? Or maybe Cody Whitehair sliding over? Whoever it is, they're plugging a hole in an O-line that's already without star left tackle Kolton Miller. Speaking of which, the coach gave us hope on Miller. Yeah, I do think he'll return this year. He's getting around okay, and everything's pointing towards that. Folks, that's huge. Kolton Miller, the 6 feet 8 inches beast from UCLA, drafted in 2018, has been the anchor of this line. He's a 2-time Pro Bowler alternate, folks, quietly one of the best pass protectors in the league. Last season, he allowed just 3 sacks in 12 games. Without him, Aiden O'Connell, or whoever's under center, has been running for his life. But if Miller's back by, say, December, watch out, AFC West. Shifting gears to the bye-week dynamics, our Raiders are coming off rest, facing a Chargers squad that's had extra prep time. Carroll shrugged it off. It's a competition of how well you put together your week. I'm sure Shotty, offensive coordinator Brian Schottenheimer, did a great job. Love that optimism. Schottenheimer, son of Marty, brings that old-school grit. Remember, Pete's all about competition. It's why he won a ring with the Legion of Boom. But here's the flip side. Playing a rested opponent means our defense, led by edge rusher Max Crosby, the Mad Max himself, needs to bring the heat early. Crosby, with his non-stop motor, has 6.5 sacks already despite double teams. Pair him with Tyree Wilson, that 2023 first-rounder from Texas Tech, and you've got potential. But speaking of Wilson, oh boy, the controversy. You know the play I'm talking about. Last week's matchup against the Broncos. Wait, no, it was the Chargers' J.K. Dobbins who got lit up. Denver fans are fuming, but no flag, no fine on Tyree Wilson's tackle. Carroll addressed it head-on. Yeah, terribly unfortunate that he got hurt on that, but we're playing ball. We're doing what we got to do. It's a dangerous game, but unfortunately, he got banged up. I feel terrible about that. Heartfelt words from coach. Look, football's a collision sport. Think about the tuck rule game or the immaculate reception. Hits happen. Dobbins, the former Ohio State star and Ravens standout, was having a breakout year with the Chargers under Jim Harbaugh, rushing for over 100 yards in spots, evasive as heck. But Wilson's hit, clean in the moment, low, but not dirty per the refs. It sparked debates across Raiders Nation forums. Was it helmet to helmet? Nah, shoulder to thigh. Still, injuries like that, Dobbins out with a knee, remind us why player safety's evolved since the Leatherhead days. Expert take from fictional analyst and former Raider Charles Woodson, in my best Woodson voice, Tyrese just playing Raider football. Physical, no apologies. But yeah, you hate to see a brother go down. Spot on, Chuck. Alright, let's zoom out for some in-depth analysis because this isn't just about one presser, it's about the season's soul. The Raiders' injury bug? Epidemic level. Beyond Johnson and Powers Johnson, we've lost key pieces like running back Zamir White to nagging hampers, and the secondary's been patchwork without consistent safeties. Compare stats. Last year, we ranked 32nd in injury-adjusted games lost. This year, still bottom 5, but the impact's on stars. Davante Adams, the Fresno State legend and 5-time Pro Bowler, traded from Green Bay in 22 for a reason, to be the WR1 in Vegas. He's got 45 catches for 578 yards, but without a healthy line, those deep bombs to him fizzle. Aiden O'Connell, the Purdue product stepping in for the benched Gardner Minshew, has thrown for 1,200 yards, 6 TDs, 4 picks. Solid, but imagine with Miller blocking. We'd be talking 300-yard games. Tactically, Carroll's bringing Seattle schematics. Cover, 3 base, aggressive blitzes. But with depletions, it's forced creativity. Defensive coordinator Patrick Graham, shout out to his Giants days, has dialed up more stunts. Max Crosby, 45 pressures per PFF. That's elite. Offensively, Schottenheimer's leaning run heavy to protect the QB, but without a fullback like Jacob Johnson healthy, it's predictable. Seasonal impact. Massive. At 2-7, we're out of wild card contention mathematically, but wins now build for 2026. The schedule's brutal. Cowboys on Thanksgiving, Dak versus RD. Chiefs twice, Mahomes rivalry reignited, remember the 2020 Christmas miracle. Broncos rematch, and a trip to Philly against the Eagles' vaunted front. Trivia time. The Raiders own a 7-6 edge over KC all-time in the playoffs, including that 77 divisional classic. Can we channel Ken, the Snake, Stabler's ghost? Historically, this echoes the early 2000s under John Gruden. Talent there, injuries derail. But remember the glory? 3 Super Bowls in the 70s and 80s. 76 over Vikings, Fred Biletnikoff MVP. 80 wild card run crushing Philly, 83 demolishing Washington. John Madden, Tom Flores, Marcus Allen's 191-yard Super Bowl scamper. Al Davis's, just win, baby. Pop culture tie-in, the Raiders-inspired Silver Linings playbook, that underdog vibe. Or think any given Sunday, Vegas lights, high stakes. Current events. With NFL parity post-COVID, even 2-7 teams like the '07 Giants won it all. Fictional fan quote from die-hard Raiderette Maria in Oakland. We've been through LA, back to Oakland, now Vegas, we don't quit. Predictions. Bold ones. If Miller returns Week 14 versus Chiefs, we split the series. Crosby hits double-digit sacks. O'Connell throws for 3,000 yards. Playoffs. Long shot, but spoiler roll? Absolutely. Derail Denver's hopes. Draft implications. Top 5 pick means QB or blue-chip lineman. Expert opinion from make-believe GM Tom Telesco. Injuries forge character. Next year's roster will be ironclad. Raiders Nation, this is your team. Rebellious, resilient, ready. Tune in Monday night. Grab your gear, fire up the grill, and let's make Allegiant erupt. Follow us for post-game breakdowns, player spotlights, and more. Just win, baby. Until next time, I'm Jax Harlan. Go Raiders!